Hi there, I'm Wojtek and I have another mystery box for you today. I have ingredients inside the box, I don't know what's inside, and I don't have a recipe. And I'm gonna cook something delicious for you today using just my own creativity. All right, what's inside? This big bag. Oh, there's something more. That's a Filo pastry. So we have some sunflower seeds here, sesame seeds. Okay, this is spicy onion chutney. Extra onion to it. Oh, feta cheese, cherry tomatoes, salad mix, this mild chili mix, here and a lemon. All right, what do I do with it?
Are you inspired?
I feel challenged, you know. It's just, okay, so we have the salad, cherry tomatoes, not like that much carbs, and we have a lot of Filo pastry, so maybe I'm gonna just make like a strudel kind of style, you know? Like I'm gonna unfold the pastry, make like get this chutney, mix it with feta and some of the seeds. I'm gonna wrap it, I'm gonna roll it, maybe cut it into segments, and we're gonna just put it in the oven, let it crisp up nicely. And yeah, this is gonna be just like a really summery, like light, sort of like a lunchy salad with, you know, this like crispy thing. Yeah, okay.
Light lunch.
Okay, let's do this. Okay. Pan on, slow flame, put just always a tiny bit of olive oil over them. And I seasoned them already. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just mix maybe these two things, which is the chili mix and the chutney, just to have this spread. Squeeze it out. I can hear the pan. Let's see how spicy it is.
This is all you test?
Yeah, always. So like when you know, you oh, actually this is just chili flakes. Okay, yeah, actually, yeah, it's you know, like you don't wanna. Yes, it's spicy. So, but because those are flakes, maybe instead of mixing with this one, I'm just gonna, you know, sprinkle over the Filo. I think I'm just gonna cut the onion into like those segments. Then I'm gonna add tomatoes, and like that's gonna be like a high heat. So maybe chop the onion or chop or slice the onion. Okay, so ideally I'll probably do the filling first and do the Filo pastry, but Filo pastry bakes really, really quick in the oven. All right, so nuts out, wrap this up, press it. Oven is getting hot, so let's just work on Filo pastry now. That's a lot of Filo pastry, and Filo pastry is a lot of layers, and I'm not sure if I have enough of the filling. We have only the chutney, and I have nothing else to really put it on except for feta cheese, so I'll try to create as many layers as possible. And I'm gonna add more olive oil to it for the volume and as well to just like make sure that Filo pastry will crispy up. Okay, add a bit of olive oil, mix it, maybe tiny bit of water. Season it a bit more. But we're gonna have a feta cheese anyway, so don't go too heavy. And let's spread it a bit. Okay, we're gonna do 2 layers of it. So this goes over like this. It's not much. We're gonna maybe add a bit of nuts over it. And just put here so it's not dry. And crumble feta cheese. Filo pastry is really delicate, so I would really just crumble like pretty finely. Because even such a small bits of feta can, like, you know, puncture through. Now grab 2 layers. One is too thin, and we're gonna just wrap it up like this. Okay, nice. Let me just put it here. Am I allowed to use eggs? Last time I was.
You need to ask.
I'm sorry, may I use the egg? Yes. So I'm gonna glue the rest of these layers, you know, with it, and I'm gonna use it on top of it as well, this little log. So I'm gonna add a bit of
it gives the golden
milk to it.
also.
Exactly. And season it a bit. Take my whisk and just mix it so it's smooth. And I'm just gonna do this little, put like a thin layer over it. All right, and actually I'm gonna again wrap it. bit of nuts again. Okay, well, I'm gonna just leave a tiny bit of a feta maybe for the finishing of the salad. And wrap it up. All right, so one more layer with the, and again, this goes over. I wrap it, I go one more layer. So let's just egg wash it again. Nice. And wrap it. Great. So what I'm gonna do now, okay, I'm gonna cut it, like slice it. All right, and I just put them like upward like this. So we still have the egg wash left, and that's great because we're just gonna brush really nice, like all of it. Okay, let's get it to the oven. And let's just work on our tomatoes and onions for the salad. Heat up. If your knife is sharp, you can actually do like probably like 100 grams at a time. All right, so olive oil in. Onion in. Season them to help them to. Okay, so I'm gonna do like a little trick now. I have this little like lid, and what I like to do to like speed things up and like make sure that onion doesn't really burn, I'm gonna add a tiny bit of water and just cover it like this. The onion is like already kind of like glossy, cooked through, and now we're gonna get a color. And now the color will come from brown sugar, bit of butter. For the first time today. Okay, so onions kind of really getting there, so we're gonna just add balsamic vinegar. We're gonna add olive oil for this dressing. Alright, like a generous amount of salt, a bit of sugar again. Onion is pretty nicely caramelized. I think I'm happy with it. So I'm just gonna move it to the bowl. Okay, again, higher heat on the pan. Tomatoes in. Again, add some sugar to help to caramelize. Chili will go over the tomatoes. I'm not gonna like flip it and continue cooking. I think I'm happy with it. You're gonna get like a bit of a undercooked tomato, still like juicy, and a bit of that is caramelized. And we're just gonna move it right away. All right, so I believe that all the elements are ready. I think Filo pastry is almost there, so I'm gonna like clean a bit here and get to the final plating. So this has been like 12-13 minutes on 180 degrees. And as you see, those little, ridges of the Filo caramelized nicely. I think this egg wash helped with that. And you have all these nuts and feta cheeses cooked through. And yeah, and I think I'm just gonna plate it now. Yeah, let's do it. When it sits a bit too long, so it's like slightly splitting, but actually it's pretty emulsified. Okay, so salad in. Just mix it nice so it's like covered all these. Okay, plating time. All these elements. All right, so the concept here is to make it like a little treasure hunt on your plate. So we're gonna have all these like little pockets or like this little nest of the Filo pastry in between salads. The Filo pastry is warm, and I think that's what matters. The rest of all those ingredients taste really good, cold as well. Tomatoes. Just put it in between too. And what's missing? So, oh yeah, we have this feta cheese over here. We have still some of these nuts left. This goes as well. Top of it. Oh yeah, I still have these bit of cheese flakes. So that's that. What did I win? Right, I believe this is ready. Okay, but I'm not tasting alone. Juliet, I think let's do this together.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you think the dressing is too bitter?
No, that's pretty good. And it looks amazing.
No, that is the HelloFresh recipe. Except like I cut it in those little, those little circles, and this was just uncut. It was just like wrapped on its own and just baked. Tomatoes are uncooked here. I typically cook it in a very specific way. you know. So like this, creating these like little rolls this way with the wet filling of feta and this chutney. So like, okay, is it gonna actually brown nicely or is it gonna be soggy? So maybe there was like a little unknown there, but other than that, I think yeah, that's a good Saturday lunch. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, like, share and subscribe for more.